than seeing you once a month at 50.
Right.
So I don't know who can afford paying $200 for a haircut. You know.
You see, I imagine back in the day, man, when coming over here on this side, man, all you could see was a bunch of bar and the bar owners, and the cars were laid from Jefferson, Genesee, and Thurston, and there was a lot of black-owned businesses back then, you know? And I think it was a sense of black pride back then that I see that's not really the same as it is right now. I think all of us are talking about the amount of violence that's out here in the world. Well, the kind. And not that we didn't have fights and all of that, but most of us got a chance to go home the next day, you know? Even if you won or lost, you at least woke up the next day.
Right.
And so being in these time frames,
Different level.
yeah, different games, right. Yeah.
Parenting is different right now. Yeah, parenting is way, way different right now.
Hey, let me let you hold this right here, sir. Put this on there. I want to get you on here, yeah. Yeah, I'm speaking loud. I mean, you know, black and I'm proud. Let me put that in. Yeah, so you speak about parenting. What's changed? What do you guys see that's changing right now?
Well, the parents are younger right now. You know, grandma used to help out back in the day. Now grandma's is 30 years old, you know, in their early 30s.
Yeah.
So that supervision isn't there. And then you got people just conceiving kids, and I don't want to say, you know, I don't know, but a lot of them just don't have that love that we had when we was coming up. You know, your uncle or some old, you know, the OGs on the block will see you and send you home when they see you out of line. But nowadays we don't have that. You know, so a lot of kids out here fending for themselves, basically.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at on the wall of fame you got back there, man. You got a lot of pictures of people. The history of the place right here is kind of reflected on the wall. You know, I think just the movie scenes alone talks about the black barbershops and, you know, all the news and all the information coming through here. And one of the reasons I came over here was because no matter what I heard, they would always say, go over the visions. If you want to know something, go over the visions. You know, if the show coming to the town, because I think, too, you guys still sell tickets out of here and everything.
So, yeah, occasionally we do.
Yeah, the show coming to town, and we talked about the old school, all the clubs, Ben Keaton and all of those guys back there. I think Jinx and Jones, Mr. Jinx. I know they had bars on West Side and East Side. Them guys was smooth. They didn't. They might have been on this side, but they also was on the other side, and they opened up their business on both sides back then, you know? And I see a whole lot different going on with the new generation because we really don't have much to go on. I mean, I see right next door still is Cross Keys. You know, I used to work with the gentleman there. Well, one of the guys, the partners, he used to work at Xerox with me.
Was it Herb? Oh, to my, was it Hank?
Hank, yeah, Hank. He passed away. He was a baller out at Xerox for real. Because I mean, when you have redwood furniture, that means you at the top of the echelon out there, and he had the furniture, you know.
Right.
I was surprised that he had a bar or two at the same time. But I see you guys got even the young kids coming in still, and you guys cutting a lot of different, you know, ages and everything else. Do you guys have any young barbers coming in working?
Yeah, we got a few young barbers. One back there, and I think my cousin, he just left.
Yeah, throughout the years, we've had a lot of ages. You know, older, younger. You know, if you can cut hair, we got an opportunity for you. You know, so we always been open-minded for that.
I got
two
two
young guys.
Hiring or what?
Oh yeah,
a lot of people leave us, go and start their own business.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, we've had a lot of barbers start their own
hate
stuff.
on that, huh?
Oh,
No, sir.
Oh yeah, let me get a shot of that shirt right here, yo, man, before you leave.
Poster
Can you stand
girl.
in front of there? Give us 2 seconds and tell us what that is that you got right there.
This right here?
Yeah, speak a little loud too if you don't mind.
So this is the Rochester African American Firearms Association.
Okay.
So we're a local black gun organization here in Rochester, the first of its kind. We teach firearm safety, self-defense, tactical training, first aid training, life-saving skills.
Wow, okay. And self-defense, what does that include?
So self-defense can vary, you know, situational awareness, hand-to-hand combat, pistol shooting, rifle shooting. Yeah, we cover all the bases.
Yeah, see, I took self-defense too. Actually, I took judo and karate back in the day.
Nice.
And the first lesson they taught us in self-defense was leave. Leave the scene. In other words, nobody could beat you up, or you would have no problems if you ain't there. Is that what you guys kind of teach too?
That's what we teach. We teach the 4 laws of stupid. Don't go stupid places, stupid times, stupid people, stupid things.
Oh, okay, that's good. 4 laws of stupid. All right. I want to get the back of that logo too when you, so you guys can see this emblem around town, man. I think this is a super positive reflection of what we need around here, you know, in our town of Rochester. And if it's one of the first, that's great, man. And what's your name?
Paulie, I'm the president.
Oh, you're the president? All right. Nice to meet the president. All right, son. Oh, that's great, man. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So you guys got policemen and all that too?
We have some retired law enforcement.
Oh, okay.
Where you located?
215 Tremont.
Oh, okay.
Right over there.
Over there. Yeah, I know you got, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. That's cool.
He also teaches a gun safety class.
You do?
So yeah.
We help people get their pistol permits and all that.
Oh, man, that's great, man.
I'm trying to put a team together, so we're gonna have a class on Sundays. He's gonna do a special class, yeah, for the barbers.
For the
you know.
barbers? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good because now, because, you know, a lot of money sometimes here can be still hand to hand, and everybody doing Cash App and Venmo and different, you know, things like
Yeah.
that. But typically, a lot of people come in the barbershop, they just give you what they give you in a tip, and that's it, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. But you know, I wanted to come by and so, looking at your wall over here, I started to talk about that for a minute. Who's the most famous person that ever came through here, in or outside of Rochester, that was from the town or not? Who can you guys remember the most famous person coming through?
That's on the wall.
That
came and got a
that
haircut.
this came and got a cut from you guys.
Oh, we got a lot of people come through.
Barry Foster, he used to play for the Steelers. He came in one day, and he seen I had a logo up, and he was asking who's the Steeler fan. And at first I didn't recognize him, and then I looked at him. I was like, "Oh, this is Barry Foster," and he started smiling. And I think he was doing an internship with the Buffalo Bills at the time.
Oh, okay.
That was a few years back.
Yeah, we had John Wallace come through, local Glenn Hagan, Joe Binion comes through here. Yeah, we have a lot of athletes that come through.
Yeah, Joe, John.
Cato.
Yeah.
Cato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
So what are these guys doing? Did he talk to you guys? Anybody supporting? Like
Still working
anything
with the
you guys
Knicks.
do here?
He's still doing stuff with the Knicks.
As far as
You know, I don't know if they got, you know, if you might have a kid that needs to go to a camp or anything else. I mean, I'm sure you guys touch bases with a lot of the guys still. Y'all still keep in touch with a lot of
oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
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 yeah.
we always do.
Okay.
John calls me regularly. You know, the barbershop is. It's funny because we have doctors that come down here that do
colonoscopies.
information.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Information on that and information on any health issues and whatnot. But then we, you know, this is a community oriented business, so a lot of people come through about camps, games, concert shows, events, things like that. So we just, you know, we're here for the community. So it's kind of hard to gauge. We always have something going on, you know.
So what it is right now, I mean, you guys ever have any female barbers coming in?
Yeah,
too?
we've had a female barber that worked for us, Carlette. Yeah, Carlette.
Started her own business now?
She not doing hair right now. She moved into broadcast business. She was working for Channel 13 and WXXI. Now she works for the city. But yeah, she cut hair for quite a few years.
Wow, man, that's
Yeah,
why I'm
she's
here
real
again,
good.
because you got the movers and shakers coming through here
Yeah.
at Vision. And who came up with the name Vision?
I think this time he named one of.
No.
He did lifestyle. I did
So
vision.
we was lifestyles first.
Oh, okay, so this is it.
So
yeah,
we
we
wanted
came
to
up
go
with
a
vision
different
because
route.
we just wanted to have the mindset of, you know, visions. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
anything can happen in here. You know.
You guys got any personal stories you want to share about being here? Anything that you remember that you'd like people to hear about what happened one day in the barbershop?
Well, we got
It's
thousands.
thousands.
We got we
This episode of Chopping It Up has been brought to you by Lights, Camera, Action. Only the best to bring your visuals to life. Also by 809 Spanish Cuisine, located at 288 Exchange Boulevard, Rochester, New York.
We got
Give us
well,
one. Well, we can start the count.
it's too many, but
Yeah.
what we're trying to do now is we're trying to create a podcast for the barbershop because of what we're talking about. We have comedians come through. We have people that come through and talk about politics. Everybody's a master of something in the barbershop. So we want to create a podcast, a platform where we can share information,
Right.
from medicals, from the community, from banking and financing, all walks of life. We just want to have a podcast that we can go ahead and interact with the community, get their opinions too, get people, talk
that's-
about things that's going on in the community and whatnot.
Well, maybe you guys will come down and talk with us because that's what we're doing, producing podcasts. You know, it's the Anything Entertainment Network.
Right.
Is why we're doing all this. And this is going to be one of the pieces of content that we place on there. So we're doing a lot of commercials for some of the local businesses. We want to promote a lot of the local businesses and also try to inspire or influence people to become owners
Right.
versus just workers. You know what I mean? So,
Oh, yeah.
because we don't have enough of that. We all have ideals sometimes, but a lot of people are scared to go for it and create something. And I know typically, it's just me speaking, but we haven't found the ways to get to the money to give us a start. So when you start with mom and pop shops like this, it's great because all you need is a pair of clippers and a seat, and you can start with that, And there's other businesses that may take more financial support to start up, but I think that's one of the things that my focus is not only um, you know coming into places like this, but going into other places, seeing how they got started, what it took for them financially to come together and make something out of it. Because I've ran a few businesses myself through the years, and I know that it's not as easy as people think, and I also know that I'm just humbly saying my skin color might have determined whether I got money or not. And because I was president of West Main Business District for a while, I had a pizzeria over there called Real Good Pizza back in the day, and it lasted for a while until 9/11 hit. And but there was really no support as far as I couldn't go to anybody and say, hey, let me buy some new equipment to get the pizzas out faster, dough machines. So what do you guys have struggles with if you do in your environment?
Well, so you asked a question about why I chose to be a barber, why we chose to be a barber. My story is I'm a single father, so I raised up my kids. This allowed me to have a free schedule to move like I want to. I promoted concerts and shows. I ran nightclubs. I had a recording studio in the back of the barbershop. So this business allowed me to have the opportunity to be flexible and be able to, move the way I want to that way, as well as have clients that come through. We get lawyers, doctors, we get police officers, we get all walks of life that come in the barbershop, and we share conversations with them. And that's one of the key things that we like to do. A lot of people compare us to preachers and say the pulpit is our the barbershop is our pulpit. But we do, we touch a lot of people in here. So that's one of the main reasons why we, chose to go this route.
And it gives us a connection to the youth that's in the streets. We get to talk to them and help them out, get out of certain situations. Like, this is not the way to go. I've been there, so I know what you're going through. So you can get out. You can get out.
We've been on Thurston for 30 years. That means we've had 3 decades. So some of the guys that we cut, now we're cutting their kids' hair, and then now we moved on to cut their kids' hair. So we've raised a lot of people, through our legacy and being, barbers here on Thurston. So
Yeah, I think that's important to get to have someone talk to, like especially with men. I don't want to just say that, but men really need sometimes someone to talk to or even listen. And I know that barbers hear a lot of things, and I think that helps you guys to be able to give a good judgment on what you're hearing. Because I know when somebody's in a panic mode or they think the world's about to end, they don't have anybody to go to. Sometimes their dad ain't around. We got a lot of people in our communities that don't have fathers. And I could take my hat off to you for being raising your kids as a man, because that's a tough task. Male or female, anybody who's got to do it by themselves has to have, it's got to be a challenge. And I know that when you get somebody else's kid in your chair and you get to talk to them, that parenting skills always can come out, even though you guys are doing. It's a bigger service than just cutting hair. Let me just say that.
Exactly.
Because some people just think they just got a haircut, but you might have just saved a life, and not the person just in the chair. You might have saved the other person's life too, because when they left, they could have been going to do the,
Exactly.
the other person. Yeah. So, I do thank you guys for giving me a few minutes to talk to you, and appreciate it. And if you guys want to start your podcast, we can definitely do something. And I like the name Vision, That's, I don't know what you guys plan on naming it, but we have a nice environment, or we could send a link to you guys, and you can do it from your chair remote, and have some people that you would want, invite to be a part of it on a consistent basis. And I think that would be great if we could help you guys, produce it. And I really appreciate your time.
Yeah. Thank
right.
you. Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right.
We appreciate you guys.
Thank
as
you.
well.
All right.
Yeah, the hours of operation. We're open Monday through Saturdays. Mondays through Thursdays, we're here from 9 to 6:30. Saturdays, we're here from 8 to 7.
Friday, 9 to
And we have
about
one
7.
day off a year we're closed, and that's Christmas.
Christmas. We open every holiday.
Yeah, every holiday we're open, except for Christmas. Yeah.
Well, yeah, everybody need to cut on.
On them holidays.
Well, yeah, we get some.
Easter.
We're not here all day, but we're not here all day, but we're open for
Well,
a
Easter
good
kind
part
of
of it.
changed. It kind of changed. A lot of people don't go to church like they used to.
Right.
So that
That's another
time
conversation.
it slowed down.
Yeah,
No,
because
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it slowed down because, and mainly they doing Zoom.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ever since
Church.
COVID, a lot of
Everything
things
changed,
swung.
right.
A lot of things swung.
COVID.
Yeah, COVID changed a lot of
COVID
things.
made people distant. We was in the mask for what, almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
For 2 years.
and I think that hurt.
Out in the world, if I had beef with you 2 years ago,
Yeah.
I ain't seen you. I'm still looking for you.
Yeah, you're right. Why you pointing at me? I'm just kidding.
So it's just, you know how.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because we can do because people.
I'm
when
gonna
they
do
got
it.
them
I just
with
wanna
them
get this
feelings,
out the
man,
way.
man, they ain't letting it go that easy,
It's social media killing.
Yeah.
Because when we grew up, remember, it was just word of mouth.
Right.
Yeah.
We had to. People don't know we was the first remote control.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your parents say get up and turn that TV.
Turn the TV.
Yeah,
Hand me my purse right there. Mine is right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Come, get it on.
I mean, we
Come
living
turn
in a
the light on.
generation that kids never knew nothing but
Right.
computers. Never knew nothing but Google.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean?
That's the thing.
whole
They learning life.
generation.
They learning life different
You
right
get the
now.
Yellow pages, they gonna be like, meet the Flintstones.
I got
Or a dictionary.
They don't even know people's phone numbers no more.
No, they can't.
No.
Phone numbers, and imagine we used to travel with a map.
I was saying we had 100 numbers in our head.
right.
You knew them numbers like the back. You might have to go back over it 1 or 2 times.
Yeah.
But I think, the thought process, man. They killed the thought process.
Yeah.
You remember we had them payphones, though. We don't have those no more. I guess because we got the
Oh,
cell
yeah,
phones.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You had a quarter.
Well, technically, cell phones are computers.
Yeah, they're little
They are
computer.
computers right now.
Yeah.